Alright, ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to another episode of my FM21 Save with AJAX. We're here for the third and fourth group stage game in the Champions League, both games against LAZIO Roma. We're in fourth, we've lost both of the opening two games. They are in second, I think they have picked up 3 points. I think there are two teams on 3 points and then one on 6. Yes, that is correct. Let's take a look at the matches in between. After the loss to Man City, we beat PEC Zwolle 5-1. 2 goals from Milik, Tadic with 1 and Kudus with 1 and 1 own goal. And we beat FC Twente 1-0 away from home. João Pedro again with a rotated side just before the Champions League game. We still managed to pick up the win, so really happy with that. That we can win with a rotated side against a team that is actually not that bad. I mean, at this point they are 13th in the league, but last season they did finish in 5th. So they should be a good challenge, but to beat them with kind of a B team, so to say, is really good for us, for our confidence, but also for the fitness levels of the players that we want to play in the Champions League. For instance, for this game here today against LAZIO, there are a few things, well actually only one thing. Onana is injured for about 2 days, so Giolini has got to play. He didn't really play well in the first Champions League game we played him in, but then we used him in the league a couple of times and he didn't concede a goal in either of those. So we'll see what he will do today. Hopefully he can keep another clean sheet here against Lazio Roma. The rest of the team is as follows: Mazraoui, Ta, Blind, Tagliafico, Klaassen, Tadic, Neres, Kudus, Promes, and Milik. So I am confident in the boys to pick up the result that we need and we want here in this game. We are playing at home as well. And then for the away game, we have Onana back again, hopefully. So of course, their main threat is Ciro Immobile. He is already 31 years old in game, so maybe getting a little bit slower. But he is still a really good striker. But let's just get into the game without talking about it too much. And let's just see what we can do against Lazio here in this game. It is a very important game. I think if we lose this, we have to hope that we can at least finish in third in the group. And we don't want that. We want to finish in second. Last year we finished in third in the last game of the group stages. We didn't make it. And this year I do want to make it to the knockout rounds of the Champions League, to try to get as far as possible and pick up as many coefficient points and pick up as much money as we can on the way. So for now, it is 0-0 still. Lazio do already have 2 yellows, one from Bernardeschi and one for Herrera. They've got a couple of very good players. Of course, Joaquin Correa is also a very good player. And is this the Bernardeschi that played for... It is. They actually bought Bernardeschi from Juventus for 11 million. That's a bargain, actually. That's a very good deal. And Klaassen has picked up a yellow card. I accidentally pressed one of the advertisement boards there. But we do have the ball. Neres to Mazraoui, but he loses it to Bernardeschi. Long ball forward to Immobile, to Philippe, and right next to him, Joaquin Correa. In on goal, but Giolini with the big save. So he actually can pull out some saves. Like we didn't show that in the last game we played him in against Man City, but of course that's a completely different opponent. This time he did very well there to save that, to keep that out. Sadly, we can't get a goal from the counter-attack there. I think I almost pressed another advertisement board by accident, but it is halftime. As you can see, they are playing better than we are, and that is not what we want. We want, of course, well, they can play better as much as they'd like, but as long as we got more goals at the end of the day. But as it stands right now, it's still 0-0, and we do need to pick up at least 1 goal to pick up the 3 points that we need here. Mazraoui with a throw into Kudus, back to Mazraoui, plays it to Ta, back to Giolini, the goalkeeper. Long ball to Tagliafico. Plays in Promes, switches the play to Neres with a beautiful first touch, but then passes it straight into the feet of the opponent. the ball all the way back to our defense. Mazraoui tries another ball to Neres, but this one is poorly placed. Mazraoui could go for another try. This time Neres does get the ball thanks to Klaassen. Kudus though loses it, and now Correa could try to get the counter again, but the ball is gone from side to side, from one end of the pitch to the other end of the pitch within 1 minute about 5 times. Players are getting a little bit tired by now. So, as it said, let's sub off Daley Blind for Lisandro Martinez. Milik is in on goal. Milik, but a very good save by the keeper. He should have scored that, definitely. That should have definitely been a goal. Disappointing to see his shot saved. And now Lazio have the corner kick here. But another... I thought it was a save, but they missed it. I think they hit either the post or the side netting. But it's still 0-0 here, with only 10 minutes to go. So let's demand more from the guys and let's make a sub as well. You know what? Let's just wait for just a second to see this highlight. And there actually is the goal. David Neres in the 80th minute to put us in front. Let's not go very attacking then. Quickly change that straight back. And let's try to keep hold of this lead. Jonathan Tah heads away the corner kick. Very important header, but Correa still has the ball on the left side. Puts in a cross to Lazari. Lazari to Immobile. And there's the equalizer. 2 minutes later. Oh wait, it's disallowed. It's disallowed. We're still leading against Lazio Roma in the 82nd minute. I thought it was the equalizer. And another mistake by the goalkeeper, but luckily it's disallowed here for offside. And it's still 0-0 with only 7 minutes to go and injury time, of course. They bring the ball straight back into Immobile again, but it's another disallowed goal. Again offside. So it looks like we're going to win this match with only a couple of minutes to go. Immobile with another chance here. And we're still leading, only injury time. And there is the final whistle, and we beat Lazio Roma. And we're back for the second game against Lazio Roma. Of course, that one goal that we got in the first game was crucial, and that is for now our only lifeline as well. Let's just quickly take a look. Of course, we had the games against AZ and PSV in between, so let's take a look at the results. We beat AZ 2-0 at home, who are our direct league rivals, Milik and Anthony with the goals, and PSV we even beat 4-0, twice Milik and twice Promes. So very, very good results, both of those, and we are on a 5-game win streak, and we haven't conceded in the last 4. So been doing pretty well over this month. The month of October has been pretty good for us. So let's hope we can continue that run into November, all the way through November and December as well. Hopefully we can pick up a lot of wins in these 2 months. They're going to be very important for the remainder of the season. Of course, they're going to be deciding whether we get Champions League, Europa League, or no European football after the winter break at all. And there's a cup game in there as well, and a rival game against Feyenoord, and a lot of league games. So depending on how they go, we will know a little bit more on where we stand for the rest of the season. So I'm waffling again. Sorry, by the way, that there was a little cut after the first part. I got a call, and it was the end of the game, so I cut it short. And now we're here, so you didn't miss anything. Anyway, so here we are, the starting 11. Onana is back in goal. Hisai, Ta, Martinez, Tagliafico, Klaassen, Blind, Promes, Kudus, Tadic, and Milik to round up the starting 11. You can see the bench as well. Jolini, Mazraoui, Anthony, Thais Magno, Alvarez, Gravenberg, and João Pedro are going to be the 18 names that are going to be on or besides the pitch for us. As you could see, Martinez, his match sharpness isn't very good, but he's going to be starting anyway. Onana, of course, just back from injury. He missed the previous game against Lazio. And also, what I forgot to mention, I did notice it before the match, but I forgot to mention it. Bernardeschi is suspended. So he was their starting left back in the first game, but he is suspended for this game. So that could be a good thing for us. It could give us just a little bit of an edge that we were looking for. Now their left back is Lulic, who isn't a bad player in his own right, but I think he is a little bit worse than Bernardeschi. He's already 35 years old as well. He does still look very, very good. But maybe just a little bit worse than Bernardeschi, especially in the attacking front, of course. Lazio again picking up another yellow card. Acerbi picks up the first yellow card of the game in the 14th minute. We still, even though we won the previous game, we still have to win this game to stand a chance of progressing to the knockout rounds of the Champions League. If we lose this game, we're probably done for when it comes to Champions League football. Then we probably have to settle for at most Europa League. But Promes with the first chance, and it's just over the goal. A good start by us. I think it's a very boring start by both teams. Only one shot in total after more than half an hour played. Blind picking up a yellow card. But as I was saying, I think we have to win here to stand a chance of progressing in this tournament. If we lose, I think we might not even get Europa League. And if we take the draw, then that possibly means that we can still get Europa League. But it's still going to be very, very hard. So we're going to have to be looking for the win because Lazio is the team with the lowest amount of points. The same amount that we have. But Borussia Mönchengladbach and, of course, Manchester City both have picked up 6 points after 2 games. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. And Lazio and us after 3 games, sorry. And Lazio and us have only picked up 3 points after 3 games. So Lazio are our direct rivals for that third spot. And probably Borussia Mönchengladbach are going to be the direct rivals for the second spot. So let's hope Manchester City wins everything, basically. What I'm saying. And hopefully will win everything. Kudus here with the ball. And that should have been a goal. That should have definitely put us in front right there. As you can see, Lazio picking up the pace in the second half. We're not so much picking up the pace. But we do get another throw in here on the left side. Tagliafico throws it to Tadic, who plays it straight to Kudus. To Blind in the middle, switches it to Hisai. Promes in on goal. And a big save by their goalkeeper. That's better from us. That's more positive from us. And we get the corner kick here. Tadic to take it. And it's headed down by Acerbi straight back to Tadic. And that's the end of the highlight. So only 20 minutes left. I'm gonna make a few subs. Milik out of there for Tyus Magno. Tadic out of there for João Pedro. And Daily Blind, I think, is going to be subbed off for Anthony as well. So 3 new fresh attacking players. Let's hope that they can do the job for us in those final 10 minutes that are going to be so important for the rest of our Champions League season. Possibly for the entirety of the save as well. Not sure how many seasons we can keep this series going until the full game is released, of course. But Lazio have the ball here. I was saying they have the ball, but they lose it. But Klaassen plays it straight back to their defense. And they can build up again. João Mario with the ball in the middle. Kudus with a perfect tackle. And João Pedro picks it up. Anthony now could set up a counter here. A long ball towards Promes, but it's intercepted. And now Parolo and Joaquin Correa can set up their counterattack for Lazio. But it's a bad shot in the end. And that was probably one of the final chances in the game. Let's go all out attacking. I know it's a risk, but I think I back us in these final minutes to get the final chance. But Lulic with the throw-in, the substitute for Bernardeschi, as I said, who was suspended. Lulic now has the ball again, could play a through ball here. He plays it back to Christensen, to João Mario, lays it off to Lazari, but it's intercepted, it's blocked. And we can set up an attack of our own. But Kudus loses it immediately to João Mario. Again to Parolo. Parolo through ball to Correa. And there's the 1-0. And we get punished for going more attacking. Possibly should not have done that. But yeah, hindsight's 2020. And we still have a couple of minutes to get the equalizer. Tahir with the throw and throws it to Anthony. Could be so important here. João Pedro picks up the loose ball on the other side of the pitch. Plays it back in front of the goal, but it's headed away. And now Lazio can go for it again. Joaquin Correa, but it's a mistake. Anthony should have scored that or should have laid it off. Again, a big chance for us that should have ended in a goal either way. And that's the end of the game. And that's probably the end of our European journey for this season at least. Or we have to get some kind of miracle because Lazio beat us 1-0 and we beat them 1-0. So the result between us, the head-to-head, is equal. But they do have a better goal difference right now and of course more points. So what we're hoping for is that Man City can beat Borussia Mönchengladbach and then we can beat Borussia Mönchengladbach as well. And then maybe we can still finish in third, but it's gonna be very, very tough to get some European football after winter break. The under-19s are doing amazingly well in the Champions League there. As you can see, won all 4 games. Didn't really expect that, but very happy with that. So next episode, of course, don't even need to tell you guys, it's gonna be the last 2 games of the group stage, and you know how important they are. So please leave a like for this video and subscribe as well if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys next time for that so important 2 games. Bye bye.